and welcome to yet another live session. I'm Gautam, and from the past 10 days, we have been talking about love, life, and relationships. First of all, I want to start with saying thank you. Thank you to everyone who has been listening to me while I'm live, or they have been listening to me while this is being uploaded on different platforms. Thank you so much. I remember on the first day when I started, I was really nervous. I was not at all confident, and I was like, मैं बात कैसे करने वाला हूँ? But today is the 10th day, and cheers to you guys who have supported me all through these 10 days, and I'm going to deliver for next 20 days as well. As committed, we are going to complete this 30-day challenge, and a lot of exciting topics are there in the list. And today, I bring to you one debatable topic, a topic which sometimes we are not able to digest. And a lot of fight happens over this topic, and it is compromise. We usually compromise in our lives, but when it comes to compromising in a relationship, we have our cards up, and it's like a total no no. So we need to understand, first of all, what exactly compromise means, or what exactly how a relationship functions. Do you think that relationship functions 50-50? Is it true? Type in the comment section and let me know if it is true or not. But if you see closely, observe closely all your relationships, sometimes they are 30-70, sometimes they are 70-30, 80-20, 40-60. That is how the ratio keeps on differentiating on different days, different situations, and you unconsciously compromise on a lot of aspects. So, this is not at all a debatable concept. This is just happening with you, and when we talk about it, it pinches you because you feel that it is something which is not right for you. But, my dear friends, I want to break this news to you that there is a difference between compromise and sacrifice. People start with a compromise, and slowly and steadily they start to sacrifice, and that is what leads to toxic relationships. That is what leads to leaving us out of the relationship. We give up on relationships. So, are you compromising or are you sacrificing? Is the question you need to ask yourself. Is the question you need to ask to your partner. Is he or she compromising, or is he or she sacrificing? Because if you can't answer that, then sorry, you are not being true to yourself. You're not being true to the process of relationship. I want to share a story with you. I was standing in queue to enter the Delhi airport. It was 6 a.m. in the morning, and I saw this beautiful couple who was in their 65, 60s. Um, and as I'm writing a book, I'm very curious to ask questions to these beautiful couples. And I went ahead And I said, "Excuse me if I could ask you one question." And they were really surprised that 6 in the morning this guy is asking us questions. They politely said yes. I asked them, "How long have you guys been married?" They said that it's been almost 45 years now. And I was amazed. My next question was, what, according to you, it means to be in a marriage for so long? What does it take? And you would be surprised the answer which they gave. The answer which they gave was, it's a compromise. And I asked them, why is it a compromise? Because they told me that if you can't compromise, then your marriage is going to break off. There are going to be days when things are not going to work. There are going to be days when things are going to work brilliantly as per your plan. But those ups and downs are going to come. And that is what compromise is. I asked them a counter question, that did any one of you sacrificed in life? They said, no, we never sacrificed. Compromise is a temporary situation which happens in life, but sacrifice is giving up on your dreams, which is something which you don't have to do. Let's take an example. A newlywed couple, 6 months down the line, got into a fight. And that fight was because the boy promised the girl that you can actually study after uh, the marriage. But 6 months down the line, the situations was such that he didn't agree to it. So, is it a compromise or a sacrifice for the girl? Answer in the comment section. I want to know, I want to understand what you guys think of this situation. Is it a compromise or a sacrifice? Let's take another example. A couple married for 10 years, and there comes a point where the guy's business hits the rock bottom, and the girl has to step in for a period of 1 year and take up a job to support the family. Is it a compromise or is it a sacrifice? Tell me in the comment section. Write down what you feel about these two situations, and that will determine if you understand what is a compromise and sacrifice. So, as usual, I did some research, some theoretical work, and I would love to share that with you. That how or there are some key aspects where the role of compromise is important in a healthy relationship. For example, it helps to resolve conflict. Yes, compromise helps to resolve conflicts in a relationship because you let your guard down, and that is when the other person peeps into that situation and goes ahead to solve it. Number two is, it helps in balancing individual needs. Sometimes when there is a need, the girl takes a back step, and sometimes when there is a need, the guy takes a back step. And that is how the balancing act in a relationship works. The third point is promoting growth and change. That is how a continuous cycle of the relationship keeps on working. when you by compromising, the partner actually supports in each other's self-development. It helps in building trust and understanding. um, it shows a willingness that the partner is ready to actually give up on something for a period of time so that the whole situation can be better. It actually strengthens the teamwork when you know that your partner is going to do whatever it takes to support that relationship. That is when the trust builds, that is when the teamwork happens. And on an overall perspective, um, it helps in very effective communication, it helps you resolve conflicts, it helps you build trust, and also helps in personal growth. So, compromise being a debatable concept is sometimes misjudged because people are sacrificing and they think that they are compromising. So, my dear friends, the funda of compromise and sacrifice is very simple, that you don't have to confuse it in your relationships. So, this was it about how compromise supports a healthy relationship. I'm going to be back tomorrow with another live session, and you need to keep supporting so that I can add value to your lives, so that I can help people who are struggling in relationships. And if you have not subscribed to my channels, go follow me on Instagram, subscribe my YouTube, because it is going to help me reach millions of people who are out there who need my help and support, who need to listen to this. Thank you so much for staying connected and watching me through and through. This is Gautam signing off for today.